Hello. Right now I am going to take this rear sight from this Colt 1911 and I'm going to remove the little set screw that's right there. It goes through and tightens down into this dimple in the slide normally. It came loose and the slide fell off on my friend, and I told him I would fix it for him. So I'm filming it while I do it, just for the benefit of anyone else who may ever come across this. So I have this tool from my gunsmith screwdriver set. It is a little tiny hex head. It says on the outside of it 0.05. So I'm assuming it's a 0.05 inch. And it fits right in there nicely. And will go either way. Threads feel like they're really good. They're not wobbly or messed up. So hopefully what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out. It's a tiny little guy. You can see the little hole. You can see the little screw. I'm going to soak him in a little bit of denatured alcohol. Okay, soak it in there. Then I'm going to wipe it off to try and degrease it, clean it up. I'm also going to take a Q-tip, dipped in a little bit of that same alcohol, and I'm going to clean that hole out and then let it dry. Because what I'm going to do next, and I've already cleaned this gun and oiled some stuff and everything, but what I'm going to do next after this dries is I'm going to put it back on the slide with a little bit of blue Loctite on the threads of that lock nut. That hex bolt, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to make sure I get alcohol down in this hole as much as I can. Because once it's cinched down, I don't want it walking loose on my friend again. I want to show real quickly how the dovetail works on the back of this slide. So if anyone comes across it, normally the dovetail is cut so that the sight will slide in and not come out the other side. So it goes in this case, from right to left, and it'll sit there. And the dimple for the set screw should line up perfectly under the hole when this is pushed over and lined up. I have my flashlight. I can see the dimple down inside there. So that should work quite well. And in fact, I'm going to leave it just like that for now. I'm going to get my blue Loctite, shake it up, put my little end back on there, one last wipe. Just want to degrease it as well as I can. A tiny little bit of Loctite will work. It doesn't need a lot. It's a tiny little screw. That's way more Loctite than it needed, but I tilted it and that's what came out, so most of it ran off onto the paper, so that's fine. I'm going to screw it down until I feel it catch in the hole. and then finger tighten. Now once I finger tighten, I'm going to pull this out, put it aside. I'm going to get a clean Q-tip, and you can see the little bit of blue Loctite in there. I'm actually going to try to soak that up, so I don't want it sticking out, sitting on the top. That looks pretty good, actually. Now I'm going to make sure it doesn't move. Then I'm going to get my screwdriver, put the bit in the screwdriver, and give it just a little pressure. Not a lot. I don't want to break it. I don't want to bend it. I just want to give it a little bit of a turn to make sure that it's set in place. I don't have a measurement of foot-pounds or inch-pounds for you, but that's it. So this is now Loctited into place. The set screws in there. The sight is set up. So hopefully when my friend gets it back, he can adjust it if needed. And I'm going to let this dry overnight, and it should be secure tomorrow and ready to rock. Of course, I've got to clean the rest of the parts and put the rest of the gun back together, so I'll be doing that in the meantime. I hope this is helpful for someone. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.